right now is the best time to get rich. So I would just tell you like facts. Like right now is absolutely the best time to get rich, and I think it's maybe like last time for you to have this opportunity of time to actually get rich. Because for context, like right now AI is booming, you know. AI is replacing 9-to-5 jobs, and I have been in San Francisco like in all these different workshop conferences and events and talked with like the industry leaders in AI, and basically they told me, Elias, like right now it's AI season, but soon it's going to be AGI, and then ACI, meaning artificial superintelligence, which basically means you can do whatever you want. For example, right now you can start business just by using your phone. Like you don't need anything else except right now phone. So right now is the best time because you can use this thing and this shit for you to basically build business. For business, right now is the best time because think about it like this. In the past, for you to start business, you had to have huge network, connections, and have a lot of cash. But right now, you only need like 10K, 10 grand to start with, number one. Number two, you have AI that you can use to build your business. And number three, because right now anyone can start business, there is a lot of competition. So if you're like, okay, how do I get rich now? And why right now is the best time is because if you don't act now, you will be just broke in the future. Think about it. Because today if you start, you are building this momentum, and what it means in practice is that people are starting businesses every single day, millions of people. And if you don't start today, you will have to catch up them later. So if you don't start today and you're like in 5 years, you're trying to start a business, there is so much people already running businesses, already who have all the connections and they have momentum, so you don't have anything. So when you start now, you're already building your skills, your beliefs, and your trades. So if you start in the future, it will be kind of like, how to say this? Like, think about it. If you're trying to compete with me, and I have already been entrepreneur for 11 years, you're kind of like fucked. You're like, how the fuck I compete with you, Elias? And you basically can't. So the longer you wait, the harder it will be. And right now, if you start business, it's just super easy for you to make 100K per month if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, obviously it's fucking hard, because if you don't know shit fuck about business and you're just trying to start business like, oh, I will start my first business, and you don't know what you're doing, and there's people who know what to do, how the fuck you will compete with them? You obviously can't. So basically what it means in practice is I will open this Figma board and just explain to you. So basically, you need a few things to get started with. Like, are you a white guy who has internet connection? Yes, okay. Number two, do you have a phone or laptop? Probably yes. Okay. Can you talk? Can you speak? Yes. Okay. Then what you need is to have right beliefs and traits, meaning like, do you believe it's possible for you to make cash? Like, do you believe that? Number one. If you believe you can make money, that's first step. Second step, I have actually here notes, so I will go one by one every single thing. So I will just tell you like how I made my first million. Because the best way for me to show you is to just tell you what I did, what worked for me, because instead of being in university and there's some professor who doesn't know shit fuck about business telling you how to start a business, why would you listen to him? It's like fat personal trainer teaching you how to lose weight when he's fat ass. Doesn't make sense. So how I made my first million was pretty simple. Like, number one, I looked at every single business model out there, like agency, dropshipping, e-commerce, trading, going to 9-to-5 jobs and getting into like a high paying career. Like for example, software sales. That was one option. Investment banking, engineering, coding. And I'm like, these things are not fast and not easy and not simple to make 100K per month profit in as fast as possible. So I'm like, okay, like I need to find the right way. So I chose consulting, obviously. And how I made my first million was through only consulting. I tried trading, I made 185K, and then I lost everything. And the problem was I didn't have skills. So I went to fucking zero, right? So think about it. I went to fucking zero and I had zero money, I had zero education about business, and I didn't know shit fuck about business. And I didn't know anyone. So basically what I did is that I saved up some cash, I worked some shitty jobs, and then basically I met my mentor, I paid him 10K. I met my mentor and I paid him 10K. And then I started consulting business with his help, with his mentorship. First thing what I did is from zero, I didn't start at zero. I had a 9-to-5 job and I was making 70 grand per year, 70K per year minimum at Salesforce. So basically I'm like, fuck, I'm broke. I'm making only 70K per year at Salesforce. I gotta make 100K per month profit. So what I did, I'm like, okay, I need to trade my time more efficiently, have more leverage. What I did, instead of working for someone else and selling their product, I realized that's so retarded, that's so dumb. So what I did, I created my own service. I became consultant. And the first thing was like, I started selling product for, in the beginning, like my first client, he paid me 1K. Second client, 2K, then 3K, then I increased to 5.8K. And you're like, okay, Elias, like, what, doesn't matter like how much you charge. Yes, it matters. If you sell cheap product, it's harder to make money. Think about it. If you want to make 1 million like I did, you need to sell a high ticket. For example, if you sell 10K product for 100 people, you make 1 million. If you sell a 5K product for 200 people, you make 1 million. If you sell 1K product, you have to sell to 2,000 people to make 1 million. So the higher ticket price your product is, the more money you make. So what I did, I sold 5.8K consulting service for young men who wanted to get rich with sales. Pretty simple. Company was called Elite Tribe, right? So you're like, Elias, like, I don't believe you, it's bullshit. I'm like, okay, let me just show you instead of just like telling you and just like LARP. So I would just like show you actually like, I know what I'm talking about. So here you can see my Stripe account. And basically I started this business around May or June and I scaled in 85 days to 1.2 mil per year profit run rate. So basically I was making around 110K or 120 grand, but I had to pay 10% to my sales rep, so I had 90% profit margins. So here you can see proof. And basically in total from that, obviously like I'm teaching you how to make your first million, how I made my first million, but like, to be honest, like I have sold online 25 million, but personally in profit I have made 5.8 mil. I have launched 4 companies to 100K to 200K per month, and I have helped 1,100 customers, and I have generated in views in total on TikTok and IG and YouTube, like in combined, probably like few hundred million in total. And I have gotten like 4 or 5 or 6 accounts banned. So yeah, maybe I know something about business that you don't, probably, maybe. So, and by the way, the views I got from TikTok, I got over 100 million views on TikTok in few months in a small country. So yeah, I maybe know something about like marketing and content and sales and etc. But let's go back to the point. So now you believe me that I know what I'm talking about. Now the second thing is that, okay, how do I make 1 million like you, Elias? You sell a 5.8K product for one person. So for example, you need to have, let me actually, okay, fuck it. So you need to sell to one person, one product through one marketing channel. So for example, I sold to 18 to 25-year-old men who are working 9-to-5 jobs, how to make money through sales and make 10K per month. That's the person who I was selling to. You're like, Elias, how did you get your clients? I got clients through Discord groups and school groups, so different communities and groups. I hired sales rep. I had like sales guy who worked for me. He went to the groups and he found the guys who had cash and he booked meetings to my calendar. I hopped on the calls, I just closed deals. So what I did, I made YouTube videos. The videos got like 50, 20 or like 100 views and had sales guy who generated me meetings. I hopped on the calls. So, okay, now you know who I'm selling to, young men. Now you know I got clients from YouTube and groups. And now you're like, okay, how do you sell? I hopped onto 1 hour calls through Zoom and I just closed the deals for 5.8K. Pretty simple. Okay, what was the product? The product was 1 year consulting service. So basically, I was consultant for young men how to get sales jobs. Okay, that's the product. The price 5.8K. I didn't offer any guarantee, by the way, for context. So that's how I made my first 100K per month. And in first million happened by basically just doing the same shit, same boring shit. I was basically just doing every day for a year or two, basically the same shit, just basically selling same product for same person by YouTube and groups. Same shit. So you need to basically think about it, okay, now you believe I did it, now you're like, okay, why right now is the best time? Right now, the small YouTube channels, the small influencers have still opportunity to go viral. Like, I started my new account on TikTok, for example, and I got like 100 million views in a few months without any audience. So it doesn't matter if you, for example, on YouTube and on TikTok and on IG, there's already people who have like millions of subscribers, but you can see that they are not getting so many views because right now the algorithm is optimizing for the best content. So if you have 1K followers and the other guy has 1 million followers, if you make better content, you get more views. Think about it. So right now is the best time because algorithm is favoring content that's good. So that's number one. Number two, if you know how to use AI correctly, you can basically automate everything. And number three is that if you know what to do, how to do, and you understand that right now the algorithm works to your favor, it basically you gotta hop on. It's like, think about it. If you knew Bitcoin in 2012 was going to go to 100K, it was pretty logical for you to invest into that. And this is the same shit. Like, think about it. If you don't start now and you come back 5 years later and you see like all my clients making like millions and you are just jerking off in parents' basement, making like 5K per month, 60K to 70K per year, and you are starting from scratch, maybe the algorithm has changed. Maybe AI has advanced so much. So I don't see any fucking reason why would you not start today, right now. Other thing is that right now there is not so much competition. So if you start right now doing consulting with right systems, with right playbooks, with right specific information, and you know what to do, and you know what problems to solve in your business, and you know what problems your clients want to get solved, then obviously right now is the best time. And I don't want to just repeat the same shit. So just comment below, like, why would you not start today? Think about it. You're right now 25 or 30 or 20 years old and you're like, I want to get rich. When is going to be the right time? After uni or after your job becomes more calm? What the fuck? Like, it doesn't make sense. I started my business at the hardest possible time because I knew I have to start now instead of wait. So what I did, I woke up every day at 6 a.m. and I worked from, actually I woke up at 5 a.m. From 5 a.m. until 9 a.m. I worked on my business. From 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. I was working my 9-to-5 job at Salesforce, making 70 grand per year. And then after work, I continued working on my business. So I only had I had 8 hours per day. And I found the time. You know, some retards say, Elias, I don't have time. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't have time to not put the time in. Like, You're like, Elias, like I don't have time right now. I have studies, I have fucking my 9-to-5 job. Yeah, you're fucking broke because you think like that. Like think about it. Like you can do business before work or after work. Number two, what's more important? Shitty job making 70 grand per year or business that makes you 100K per month profit. 100K per month profit. Which one is more important? Getting rich. So you want bitches, and you're like, Elias, I want bitches. They care about cash. They don't say that, but like, think about it. If you're a type of guy who has cash to do what you want, when you want, how you want, you can be just fucking retard and do like retard maxing. Just fucking yap online and make cash. The bitches like you. They're like, fuck, I want to be with this guy. He just yaps and he makes cash. So you can just yap and make cash. Think about it. And then you have like think about it. You are on dates with girls and you're like, yeah, I have to go to work tomorrow. She's like, fucking loser. Like she's like, you're a fucking loser. Instead of you being like consultant who's like, yeah, tomorrow I have work at some time, like don't worry about it. She's like, what the fuck? What do you do for work? You're like, I'm consultant. She's like, this guy's fucking elite G. Like this guy just like wakes up when he wants, he fucks when he wants, he does what he wants. He's just elite, you know, he can do whatever he wants. So do you want to be the retard making 70 grand per year in fucking suite, working some shit job? Or do you want to be the elite G who can just do what the fuck he wants? You want to travel to Dubai? You can go there. You want to go to Miami? You can go there. You can pay for the bitch's shit, like you can buy her some bullshit. You can do that. You don't need to be like, oh, I don't want to invest into this bitch because my budget is like 3 grand. You don't need to worry about it. So if you want to get bitches, you gotta make cash. If you want freedom, you gotta make cash. If you want to help your mom, you gotta make cash. If you want to do anything, you need to make cash. So what's higher importance for you? Working shit job or making 100K per month profit with consulting and being consultant who has freedom, who is fulfilling his potential, being fulfilled, helping clients, changing your clients' lives? That's the question you gotta make. So if this video was good, you have only one thing to do. So go to my website, get your free personalized $25 million consulting roadmap in under 30 seconds. Basically, you just put your name, your email, and basically how much you're making right now currently, because based on that, the roadmap gives you a specific roadmap for you based on your current constraints. So for example, ideally you're making at least 1K or 3K. I mean, ideally you're making this much, but obviously you're not making that much. So maybe you're making less. So yeah, do the roadmap, put your phone number, you'll get your roadmap in WhatsApp, and just do it. It's free. So there's no strings attached. It doesn't mean if you do the roadmap, you have to buy anything. It's free. So just do it and see you next one. You know, let's catapult, you know, let's make you into elite. So get your roadmap, eliassol.com/roadmap, and yeah, let's fuck.